Oh, hey, hello. I hope the audio was on for the other videos I just recorded, but you know what? It's above me. We'll learn that on the edit, I guess. Hi, hey, and hello. My name is Some Truth. I am an artist, tarot reader, woo lady, and hoodoo baby. And I would love to give you a very personal welcome to this here YouTube channel, Temperance Apothecary, which is the YouTube esoteric wing of my pre-existing business, Temperance Apothecary, where I make and sell candles and body butters and teas. Soon to be available in July 2026, so make sure you follow us on all platforms, including visiting our website, so you can stay up with us on that as it gets released, child. Now, today's message is a pick a pile, obviously, that's why you clicked on it, called What Refreshing News Do You Need to Know Right Now? Or something like that. Well, you'll know by the title. But what I wanted to do first and foremost is to get a group message, which I've never done before. So this is for anybody, all right? Even if you're pile 1, 2, 3, or all of the above, this particular message in this moment is for you if you are seeing it. So Spirit, okay. You see how I didn't even have to ask? We got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Oh my gosh, she's been chasing us. She thinks she's sexy. She knows she's sexy, but she thinks we sexy too. What do we get out? 3 of Cups. Spirit is bringing you close. I was going to hear close quarters. Spirit is bringing you in close proximity and close connection and close relationship with friends that give back to you. It could be family. It could be you going out for pride if you're watching this at the time of recording here in the States. It is June. Or just bringing you into celebration and camaraderie and community. And community is a little bit of a buzzword, but I don't see how that's a bad thing, because I'd rather you be talking too much about community than not enough. Right? So Spirit, as far as what they are bringing you and what they want you to know right now, is that you are very quickly approaching and being welcomed into spaces and communities. 8 of Cups flew out, where, yeah, you're welcome. You are welcome and you are welcomed. You know, you are no longer trying to fit or force yourself into spaces that others want you to be in. You okay with sitting by your damn lonesome because you know you got what you want. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You know that you have come into your heart's desire. And maybe this camaraderie, this community, this going out and having a good time is a part of it. It is, obviously. You have the 10 of Cups as it jumped out. It's literally the last 3. And you see that? That's beautiful. So make sure you go ahead and pick your pile if you have not already. I'll give you a second to do so, and I'll see you there. Hello, pile 1. Now, I did not pull these cards ahead of time, so we're going to shuffle them now while I go over your image. All right. Actually, we'll just take these. Ooh, I was only going to grab the 1, but 2 came out. 6 of Wands. Let me not get ahead of myself. Looking at just your image, Spirit is bringing you very much piggybacking off the general collective message, camaraderie and community. When I look at these drinks, they look fun. It looks like they're on a rooftop, right? It looks like the camera ate, or in this case, drank first. Ooh, not severe thunderstorm warning. I'm gonna just stay put. Or maybe I should get away from the window. What y'all think? I think I'm gonna keep doing the reading. At any rate, Spirit is bringing you something tropical. Spirit is bringing you something warm, something that really opens your heart up and opens up your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, right? The parts of you that want to create and are generative and are generous. And it's bringing you people that are matching that energy for sure. So let's get into these cards, because now the people in phones are alarming, right? Child. What do we get? What is a refreshing message Spirit has for you right now? Oh, pile 1. I feel like I always say you can't make this up, but you truly can't make this up. You have the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords reversed, and then Strength. You are, the refreshing message Spirit has for you right now, what you need to know right now is your courage, your strength, your bravery to face yourself, and not only face yourself, but come into a loving connection and relationship with your shadow self, with the parts of yourself that might be prickly or icky or you want to suppress, you are seeing and reaping the benefits of that labor. You are seeing and reaping the material benefits and prosperity that comes from when you alchemize and catalyze the parts of yourself that other people may tell you to put away, the parts of yourself that people might try to, make you feel bad about or fight you for or turn their back on you for. When you are brave enough to be who you are, 6 of Wands on the bottom, the supporters will come. Even when it feels like they're non-existent, right? Even when it feels like, dang, ain't nobody got my back. Trust me, Pile 1, Spirit is saying the refreshing news that you need to know right now is you are changing history. You're changing history. So give it to me straight, Spirit. What are you trying to say? You are changing and reaping the wisdom of 6 of, y'all saw me do all that shuffling. You are reaping the benefits and the success of your inner work and being brave enough and bold enough to also be seen doing, right? Because sometimes people will fight us when we switch up or we change, which is really just us. I'm paranoid about the mic. Okay, the mic's still on. Which is really just us embracing who we are in the now. There might have been people, places, circumstances that, wanted you to balance or to hold yourself back, right? But under this 4 of coins, what we got? We got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords ain't holding himself back for nobody. Not damn nigga, all right? Pile 1, Spirit wants you to know and be refreshed, be replenished, be reassured, affirmed by the knowledge and the fact that the work that you are doing, you're going on a generational run. That's what it was. You're going on a generational run as far as your emotional and interpersonal spiritual work is concerned, and that is rippling out into the world around you, Pile 1. And that's really, really, really freaking cool. And beyond cool, that's the dream, right? That's the goal, to reap this 10 of Pentacles, to have the money and the long money, let's be clear, prosperity and access, and I'm hearing nepotism, whatever that looks like for you, but to have the resources, the legacy that extends way, 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 way back behind you and way, 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 way forward beyond you. You get what I'm saying? And you are doing so by bringing those parts of you along that others might have otherwise had you looking at crazy, or people might have made you feel guilty about wanting or desiring change. The Spirit is saying, people, if you want to switch up, they want to switch up, they can. They don't. They don't. And so if you let them, let yourself. Allow yourself to revel in and sit with, yes, Empress energy. Come on now. Allow yourself to really sit in the fortuitous nature and energy that you are in at this moment, because Spirit is saying it is bringing you the material success that you are desiring, and that even if you didn't think was possible, is very much headed your way. Pile 1. Dang, I want to be, this is a no-brainer. 2 of Swords reversed. You have decided, Knight of Swords reversed on the bottom, 5 of Wands reversed, that you ain't fighting, you ain't fussing with, and you ain't cussing with nobody. You're over it. And when you take your power back, when you redistribute your power, your energy, your focus into yourself, into the family that actually loves and shows up and supports you, into your own creative endeavors, into, the every day the sun don't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. As you start to embrace that energy, that embraces you. The world around you embraces you, right? And it's not gonna be, you ain't fighting with these people no more. You're not struggling. You're not trying to convince yourself, oh, maybe it's me that's wrong. You're the High Priestess. You understand and are very intuitive of what needs to be concealed, what needs to be revealed, and what needs to really just be let go. And right now, Spirit wants you to know and be refreshed by the message that you are experiencing the payoff that you always dreamed of, Pile 1. So that is really, really beautiful. Spirit, can you give me one more card for a summary of sorts for the refreshing message Spirit has for the collective, that the collective needs to know right now? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands on the bottom. You're on your journey. You're on your journey for sure. But you know what the Page of Pentacles ascends into? The King and the Queen. Or just royalty, period. But you are on a process with this wand in your hand. You have your stick that you're helping and using to guide you forward. And you're using as your walking stick. Yeah. All right. Hoes mad. Hoes bad. Hoes bad. All of those cards fell. And the Five of Swords reverse was in the middle, as it was in the deck. But when it fell away, look what was left. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. All right, pile one. That is the message I have for you. Let's close out with an affirmation. And what mantra? Okay, Spirit, that flipped over while I was, two of these flipped over while I was shuffling. So we're going to take them to heart. I need not look further than myself. All that I seek resides with me. Screenshot it, pile one. Like, don't piss me off. And I am in control of my life, and I am capable of creating the life I desire. Is that not the Empress? Is that not the Nine of Pentacles energy? Is that not the embodiment, the manifestation of the Ten of Pentacles, creating the life that you desire? That you didn't have to look beyond yourself, that you were able to, from the seeds you sown, grow and tend to your garden, Nine of Pentacles, and then you're able to share that overflow and that harvest with others. So thank you so much for watching pile one. If this resonated with you, comment a little grow, a green emoji, whether that's a plant or a flower or a bug, just something very green, because you are in a season of immense growth and it's really, really beautiful to witness and to be able to share with you. So make sure you check out Temperance Apothecary if you would like a personal energy reading with me, and we're at Temperance Apothecary on all other social media platforms, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading for what refreshing message does Spirit need you to know right now. And first and foremost, just from your image alone, I'm getting, I just heard, my girlfriend. Okay, you are being refreshed by the people around you. And I picked up the affirmations before I picked up the tarot, so clearly that has a little something to it. Let's start here, since Spirit clearly guided me to it. The piles are next to each other, so. But just going off of your image, pile, almost said pile one, so maybe check them out if you feel so called. And I'm looking at my arm, I look fucking ripped. And now it's getting darker, girl. Oh my goodness, it's about to storm like crazy. So Spirit wants you to know that you, and now another song, you are not alone. There are people in this realm and the next that are so ready to celebrate with you, that are ready to clink glasses with you, that are ready to cheers you on. I don't know if you can tell, it's got super dark where I am because it's about to storm, chat. It's about to storm, honey. But you know what? As the hell in the high water, as an unstoppable force myself, I can never be too mad at an impromptu thunderstorm, you know? It was too damn hot. Anyway, but with that being said, there it is. There it is. The water's starting, the rain is starting. All right? Your affirmation. I wonder if y'all can hear that. No, pile two. The refreshing message from Spirit is that you are protected, all right? You are being positioned in such a way that you're able to watch the chaos happen and go on all around you. This is really, really funny. Like, it's not funny, but like, this is really, really funny, y'all. But you are being positioned and seated in such a way that you are going to be able to watch the shit happening around you, maybe have your feet kicked up, and be protected from it. And that feels like your spirit guides, very specifically too, right? I'm looking at these four drinks, and at first I was thinking friends, and that's true, but it's giving me like your spirit guides, your ancestors. Maybe you have loved ones on the other side. Like, I'm really looking at this, it looks like a cranberry cherry situation. Maybe that's a sign for you as well, but somebody on the other side is very much showing up to clink glasses with you. Right. So your affirmation, because we started with that and not even the cards. I love myself, I respect myself, and I accept myself exactly as I am. And what's on the bottom? Ha, look at that. The bottom usually is facing out, but y'all's is already flipped over. You made me want to do like that. I am me. I am accepted. I am appreciated. I am loved. Yeah, a refreshing message that Spirit wants you to know is they are sending folks your way in this realm or the next, in the astrals and the spiritual, wherever you want to call it, that are meeting you where you are and are very much pouring back into you, loving on you, appreciating you, and not just seeing you, right? Because people can see you all day long and not value you, not respect you, not be reciprocal in their energy or in the energy exchange. And Spirit is saying that you are, one, embodying that self-love energy yourself, and they are calling in and attracting people that are going to do that too. We had 3 jump out from jump, so I'm gonna accept these. Do you want this to be reverse, Spirit? 6 of Cups. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Wands, the Star, and then the Fool reversed jumped out. And I'm going to keep it reversed because the message that I'm getting, as far as the refreshing message Spirit has to share with you, is that you are in fact starting over. But starting over does not mean starting from zero. It does not mean starting from scratch, just as the rain broke, like the clouds finally broke open. It was a lot of wind. It was a lot of, trees shaking, but now the thunder is starting. Now the rain is beginning. And you may have been, okay, I know the message. Thank you. You may have been used to or expecting the other shoe to drop, and not necessarily allowing yourself to get excited or to believe in your vision, to believe in a time beyond where you are right now or where you have been previously, right? You've been focusing on your healing energy. The Star, yes, is Aquarius and, visibility, but it also is a very personal card. It's literally this being one with nature, pouring water onto the land, onto the earth. It almost replicates Temperance to me. And Temperance is more than just moderation or harmony. Temperance is also about finding the right balance, finding the right ratios. And you have been taking care of yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You have been allowing yourself to take the time you need to practice self-care, to tend to your wounds, to recognize where previous journeys might have led you astray or where you would have been foolish in the past. But the refreshing news that Spirit is bringing to you is you can celebrate that you went on that journey and know you're not repeating a cycle. We have the Ace of Wands. They are gifting you with a new way forward. They are gifting you with a new idea, with a new connection, with I'm hearing a new emotion. If you've seen Inside Out, or Inside Out 2, I should say, Riley gets a whole new set of emotions as a result of being a teenager or preteen, as we all do. And yeah, 6 of Pentacles. This gift, this new opportunity, this new emotion is what's going to empower you and allow you to be reciprocal in your givings. I'm hearing in your coming and goings with other people. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Oh my gosh, she thinks me sexy. Oh my goodness. And then 8 of Wands when I cut the deck. Yeah, as you allow yourself to actually embrace the storm passing work, that is when you are able to receive these gifts from Spirit. That is when you are able to receive the gifts born of your own ingenuity, born of your own desire to start afresh. And starting afresh, 8 of Cups, maybe go check out Pile 1 if you felt so compelled, does not mean you are starting over. The 8 of Cups literally comes after the 7 of Cups, which is about illusions, which is about confusion, which is about maybe picking and deciding where you're going to move and how you're going to move and being overwhelmed by choice. And then it is followed by the 9 of Cups, which is having what you want. And the only way you are to decipher or sit in what you want is by deciding what has been can no longer be. You got to tweak the program, right? You have to come into a new understanding of your desires. And as you do that, as you rest your brain, rest your body, but you also get up and allow yourself to leave and depart from the places and spaces that, again, were not reciprocal, that were death, draining you, that were killing you, that is when you are able to receive this refreshing news the Spirit has for you, which is in the form of a fresh start, and which is in the form of you accepting and loving on yourself and appreciating yourself first and foremost. I was going to pull another affirmation, but y'all already got yours, so maybe y'all want a third one. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody how to. Okay. I give myself grace when I make mistakes and veer off my path. Exactly. Spirit is saying you have punished yourself enough. And then we have the same one on the bottom. I love myself, I respect myself, and I accept myself exactly as I am. Yeah, man, you've taken your lumps. You've taken your lashings. All right, pile 2. The refreshing message Spirit is trying to say is that, yes, we are healing, and there's always something to heal. And you are already healed. You are already enough. You are already deserving where you are and as you are to receive the care, the love, the appreciation that you desire and you deserve. So with that said, pile 2, stop trying to carry this old way of being with you. Drop it, dead it, okay? I hope you enjoyed. If this resonated with you, drop a mountain or a raindrop emoji. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I offer general life, love and romance, and career and development readings, as well as creativity readings on our website, temperanceapothecary.com. I would love to work with you personally, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. I pile 3. Welcome to this reading. What is the refreshing message Spirit has for you right now? And if you cannot tell, it is raining like crazy where I am. And personally, I love it. This is great. This is absolutely wonderful. I am sat in front of floor to ceiling windows watching the lightning, the trees move, the water just bound. It is really, really cool and really, really special. And I kind of want to go outside in it. But I'm gonna finish these readings first. Now, with that being said, pile 3, what refreshing message does Spirit need you to know right now? They give you double, triple, quadruple even. And I get that because your image looks like 2 of the same drinks and then 1 extra. I also have recorded a reading that I never published using these images before, and for the other 2 piles I could not remember what I said for the life of me, but for yours I remember that message. Spirit is bringing you extra, bringing you double, and for your trouble, okay, no trouble to you, I should say, because it's a very specific scenario I'm getting. Have you ever been a regular at a bar, or maybe not even a regular, you just step out, you feeling your beat, you want to get a drink at happy hour or something, and you order 1 drink, but then you can't decide, so you order the 2nd drink. And then while they are making that first drink, they end up making more than just your 1 drink, so they pour 2, and then your server comes to give it to you and is like, here man, we had 2, you should have it. It's something of that nature where people around you are Spirit as well, are blessing you, literally doubling your desires, doubling what it is you want at no cost to you, simply out of the pureness of their heart, and because they want you to have a good time and they want you to enjoy yourself. So immediately I'm getting the refreshing news that you need to know right now is Spirit is bringing you double for your trouble. Double for your trouble for sure. Spirit is also, I'm hearing clearing out the weeds. Like, I'm really watching this rain and how it's coming down. 9 of Cups on the bottom. I'm taking thunder as confirmation. I'm literally thunder. I'll explain that story in another situation, but trust me, take me at my word when I say that's nature's way of agreeing. What do we have? We have the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, into the Hierophant. This is beautiful, gorgeous. The refreshing news that Spirit is saying is that you are becoming the expert. You are becoming the talking head, complimentary. You are becoming the yapper, complimentary. The highest, most elevated, most knowledgeable version of yourself that you desire to be, the role model that you desire to be, the ancestor, the leader that you desire to be is absolutely coming to pass. And that is refreshing because sometimes it can be difficult when we are in transition, 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, and things seem to be moving slowly, that Am I even getting anywhere? Do people even care? Do people even care? Are people even listening to me? You know? Or even as I've been recording these videos, folks have been coming down the hallway and there's an elevator right here. And there's a part of me that has wanted to stop mid-message, but then I just keep going, right? Because the messages need to get out there. It's the Hierophant. You have wisdom that Spirit is saying you're absolutely being called and elevated to share with others. And at the same time, when you stay focused on the pentacle, when you stay focused on the message, that is what allows you to keep going. And there are people with you in this realm and the next, or even just to your left and to your right, that are willing to support you in this transitional time. And Spirit wants you to stay aware of that and stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize, for sure. But like I said, they are absolutely giving you double for your trouble. We got the Four of Pentacles and the Sun. Spirit is also saying, as a refreshing, High Priestess on the bottom, as refreshing news for you to know. Ooh, what's that? We have the Empress, and it came out reversed. Knight of Swords. I'm going to keep it upright. Sorry, not sorry. Spirit is saying, or I guess affirming as a refreshing message for right now, that you cannot hold on to your pentacles, period, right? 444, as I said that. You cannot hold on to your pentacles. When you leave this body, the things you have with you, whether you pack your treasures up in the roof, if you know, you know, or you hoard your feelings, your emotions, your money, your writing, your what have you, you holding on to that doesn't transmute it. It actually turns the light up brighter, right? It actually, honestly, truly alchemizes your energy, because you have to do something with it. You ultimately do have to create. And Spirit is saying, as a refreshing message, that the sooner you get with the program and the sooner you allow yourself to be seen in this Hierophant way, in this master of your particular niche or your particular interest, that is when things are going to start to click and click quickly. All right. Can you tell me more about this Hierophant, Spirit? The Hierophant could also be you. Yeah. All right. The Hierophant can also be you. Queen of Pentacles. You might have a message in pile two. Oh, and the camera's dying. So I know, that's how I know the messages are hitting you. And then I got a notification, work. So let's wrap this on up, all right? This is me putting up the finger at the end of church to be like, all right, I'm getting up out of here. You have been looking for a mentor. You have been looking for a teacher, and you have been slowly but surely moving towards them. And as you bring your pentacle forward and you are opening yourself up to being seen and to sharing and creating from that space, that is when this tower moment that you are coming from, where you were overwhelmed with options, can be catalyzed into you recognizing how you have been set apart and how you were meant to be set apart. Sometimes it's not until the people we admire, the people we think are the coolest, the smartest, the what have you, you know, recognize us, real recognize real. It's when they're like, hey man, you're doing your big one, you're doing that hot shit, whatever it is, that we then to start to respect and put respect on our names, you know? So there's a refreshing message that Spirit needs you to know right now is that you are being crowned, you are being elevated. And while it feels like a period of transition, yeah, death, and you might be going to previous times in your mind where things might have been overwhelming, at this particular moment, get those emotions out, because on the other side of it, go check out pile one. Everybody is being routed back to pile one, apparently. While those emotions are being processed, that's when you start to experience that generational run of emotional alignment, of monetary wealth, of communal gain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it there, pile three, because I also don't want the camera to die right now. Let's finish with the affirmation and then we go close on out. Okay, Spirit, what is the affirmation for pile three to affirm their okay. My soul is a lighthouse that will help others find their way. What did I say? You're the Hierophant. My vulnerability and my ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. What did I say? Hi, pile three. This is Editing Jerusalem, and I did not get a chance to film the end of your pick a pile, at least in that location. So this is me just coming in on the back end to say, if you enjoyed your reading, go ahead and comment a raindrop or some kind of water emoji. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, I also offer those via my website, Temperance Apothecary, in general life, love and romance, and career development, as well as creativity consultations and readings. Check all of that out on any of our social media platforms as well at Temperance Apothecary, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!